Angela Merkel, the scientist who became a world leader. Trained as a quantum chemist, Merkel spent her first 35 years living in Soviet-controlled East Germany, working at a state-run research center, until the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. This historical shift prompted Merkel to abandon her scientific work and embrace a lifelong interest in politics, steadily ascending the ranks in a newly unified German government. Today, she is seen as the de facto leader of the European Union, the most powerful woman in the world, and by many commentators since 2016, as the leader of the free world. Her contributions, domestic and abroad, as well as being a figure of hope, have solidified her legacy. Domestically, she has made many positive impacts. She fended off a long-term recession in Germany at the time the global economic crisis hit by introducing economic stimulus packages and shortening work hours, so that Germans worked less but had their earnings topped up by the government rather than business. As a result, Germany flourished during the crisis. Merkel also pushed for energy reform. She announced the shutdown of 8 of Germany's 17 nuclear reactors and that the others would be phased out by 2022. In an effort to support couples with children, Elterngeld, or parent benefit, was introduced by Merkel's government in 2007. This is Germany's version of maternity leave, but is available for both parents to help lessen the financial burden of children while also helping Germany's low birth rate. She has also made positive impacts abroad. Thanks to her East German upbringing, she knows Russian culture well and speaks Russian to an excellent standard. And while she is no fan of Putin, he reportedly has let his Labradors loose around her, knowing her fear of dogs. She sees it as her duty to keep communicating with him. Merkel has emphasized international cooperation, both in the context of the European Union and the NATO, and she has played a central role in the negotiation of the Treaty of Lisbon and the Berlin Declaration. She was awarded the Four Freedoms Medal for her work in Europe's wave of immigration and by mediating the conflict with Ukraine. The awarding institution said that Merkel had shown, quote, great moral leadership as Chancellor of all Germans. Her political accomplishments are extensive, but what truly makes her an amazing person is her character. Angela Merkel is not a big performer. She is not a huge visionary. She's the stable hand. She doesn't need to win every argument. She doesn't have to get the last word in. She quietly assesses different factors involved in a given situation and decides which way she wants to go. And she does it quietly and without fanfare. A quote from Constanze Stelzenmuller states, I think what people really appreciate about her is her sense of humor. That's something you hear all the time, that she is wickedly funny in private and really good at imitating other people. Angela Merkel is a grounded, relatable, and trustworthy person who has stayed humble through her rise in politics. Her character has never fallen, which is truly stands out in politics and has gained her enormous support. Angela Merkel is a physicist, chemist, and statesperson. She has used her scientific approach in politics, which proves to be a great combination. She is the world's most powerful woman who earned a PhD in quantum physics, presides over the richest economy in Europe, and is still a humble, reliable person. In short, Germany's Chancellor, Angela Merkel, is a true powerhouse and a symbol of hope.